Hello guys, welcome to this new video. It's the second video of my channel and today we're on a building tutorial. Of course it's not PvP tutorial. Also this video should be the first video of the year, so happy new year. So in this tutorial I'm gonna be teaching you, not teaching, but like show you guys how to build a medieval house. This is not the house we're gonna build, this is just a model, so we can start with a brand new house and show you guys what you can make. That's it. Okay, so the first step when building a house is of course deciding what kind of house you want to build. So like choosing the materials. The perfect balance for medieval houses is wood for the roof, the basement stone, and then the walls can be either on like wood or wool. So since I have a model, I'm gonna use spruce polished on the side. Okay, so we've got the materials we're gonna use. Also in the medieval style there's pretty much always like columns made of wood. So at the second step you will decide how you want your house to look. You will decide how big will it be and what shape will it have. I suggest not having just a square or a rectangle as your house, because that's pretty boring, and I'm not saying it doesn't look good, it's just basic and we don't like basic. Okay, so now you can start building your own basement. Also another kind of important thing, you want to make basically your build non-even, because if you make it even, and I'm gonna use word edit to find the center, you see it's gonna take 2 blocks, so that's not really what we want. We want a unique block to be the center. So let's make the shape of the house. Okay, here we go. I got the shape of my house. It's not very complicated. Difference from this one to this one is that it's gonna have a tower. You're not forced to make a tower. Okay, so now what we want to do is make the walls. Basically how tall you want house, how many floors you want. Also, I'm helping myself with word edit to just make the walls faster, but you're not forced to. It's just because I'm lazy. Okay, there we go. I got this part of the house which will be just 1 floor and this part which will be 2 floors. Another thing you can do is making the floor. For the ground you can decide, I put it dark oak. Okay, next step, as you can see we have just a random block without a roof and without anything. So the next step is adding some contrast and some columns. The first thing you wanna do is adding the columns at the edges like this, and do that everywhere. Yay! When you have added some columns on the edges, you can also add like just random ones, some like here. Okay, now we've added some columns, we need to add some windows to our house and a door maybe, so we can access the house. Also for your door, you're not forced to use a Minecraft door. You can make it bigger and just leave it open, or you can do this. Take some buttons and it pretty much looks like a door. Okay, there we got the door and we can now do the windows. Also guys, I almost forgot, but you can also make a column running from the top like you can see here on the screen, and that just adds more depth to the build because we want depth. I can pronounce that word, sorry, I'm not English. Okay, we can now make the windows. So what I do for the windows, I first break the wall and then I place the windows. Also very important thing, do not make a window next to a column. Leave at least 1 block so it looks like this, not like this, because you can see this and yeah, no. Since this is a medieval build, you don't wanna make too big windows because it's not gonna be logic. Usually these kind of houses were built in cold places. Okay, there we go, we got our windows. Now we can make them. I will use fences because yes, the glass existed, but they didn't really use it as a window. You can still use glass, but of course not colored glass because it wouldn't be right. Personally, I will go for this, and also you can try the iron bars, which also look good if like your house is made of stone. Okay, there we go, we have added some details. Now the next step, I guess, is making the roof. So making the roof is really simple. I will show you guys before, but first you need to choose how you want your roof to be, if you want it to be tall or less tall like this one. Also, since I have a model and I've already built like this a few times before, I'm gonna do the corner in dark oak and then the center in spruce. Again, you can choose whatever you want. I've also made some builds with other roofs like terracotta. The only problem with that there's no stair, no slabs, so it's harder to make it detailed. So I start making the limit of my roof, and then I will make one side of it just one line. Okay, there we go, I made the side of my roof, and now I will just repeat it with spruce. I'm gonna help myself for that. I just copy this line, copy it, and then paste, and I go on. Okay guys, now that you've done the roof, you need to fill the part between the wall and roof, of course, because the roof cannot float normally. To do this, it's pretty simple. Well, you just need to build like this. If you have slabs, of course, you need to replace those with blocks so that you cannot see anything from the top. Okay, so we've done those two roofs, so I'll make the other one and then we can finish the house. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've done all the roofs, and you should also on your side. I'm gonna make the tower. If you don't have a tower, it's fine. It's not a tutorial on how to make towers, so I'm just gonna do it really quick, and maybe in future I'll make tutorials on towers. The tower is done, and now we can like add the last details, and the house is done. So what we want to do is fill a bit of places like this side. On this house I used some leaves to do it, so yeah, that could work. We can test. You just make it random like that. You can add like branches and that starts in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. Another thing we can do to add details to our build, like I did on the other one, is detailing the basement like this. Boom, 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 boom. Also, if you watched the video till now, feel free to subscribe, it's free, and yeah, that will help me a lot. So thank you if you do so, and we can go back to building. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We got some more details on the base. So there are a few ways to add more details. Like I did on a build, you can add buttons. I think I'm not gonna do that because I'm in 1.12 and I don't have spruce buttons. I want to show you another way. I'm gonna use the slabs like this. When there's a window, I put the slab next to the log, and when there's not, I'll put it here. So I'm just gonna repeat this pretty much everywhere and see how it looks like. Okay guys, so the house is finally done. We have here a nice looking medieval house. Of course it's not decorated, you need to do that. So that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I hope you liked it and it helped you. So you can leave a like if it was cool, I guess. You can also comment if you have any questions or you want me to do a specific tutorial for another video. That's it. You can go now. Have a nice day. Goodbye.